Where is that energy coming from? I don't know. So it has been a hot minute since we have done a full face of first impressions. I feel like I have a lot of makeup that's just kind of like accumulated over the last few months as I was moving and going through some big life changes that I haven't even gotten to really play with yet. So it's been a while. Let's do just like a little chit chat, get ready with me, trying new makeup. Of course we have to start off, this is not new, but it's my fave, the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm. It just feels like you're putting on heaven on your lips. Also got a new Fix Plus because all I want is to saturate my face in this right now. Maybe, ooh, but I do have a new mist to try. We'll try this one at the end, it's new, but right now I just need the refreshing feeling of Fix Plus on my face. It's new, so it's not gonna come out right away. It just feels so good. So now that our face is nice and wet, let's go ahead and start this video.
So, I have tried my first marijuana.
You've tried your first marijuana? Okay, you can tell that she doesn't even know anything about drugs because she tried her first marijuana.
I tried
my first marijuana, Ma. It's like, no, Al, you smoked weed for the first time. Try to get the lingo right.
We're gonna get a little pumpkin spicy today. I picked up this from the Christmas tree shop. It's from the brand Essence. It is the Spice Up Your Life palette. I have not played with it yet. It's still nice and shiny. If you remember this from a haul like a month ago. We're gonna get spicy. I probably should not have done this. Now I have to wait. If you couldn't tell, I've been completely and utterly obsessed with knotted headbands lately. This one is from ASOS, like always. So let's go ahead. I have this little sample of the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer from Too Faced, and I wanted to try it out. I got it from my last Sephora purchase, just a little sample. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know what it's like. I feel like this is very popular. It has coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. Ooh, it honestly just feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel silicone-y. I think it says it's silicone free, but it just feels like a regular old moisturizer. So I don't really know what it do, baby boo. So I also have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just like spritz in between to really keep my skin like hydrated and looking fresh and glowy. I love Tatcha so much. I feel like I literally don't understand this. It just feels good, but I also feel like the spritz is so like light. I don't really like totally feel it on my skin. Anyway, while my skin is drying, I'm gonna take the wrappers off my concealer because this is new. I have not tried yet. So for foundation today, I'm gonna be trying the L'Oreal True Match. It's the super blendable makeup. It does have SPF 17 in it, and it has sunscreen in it, which I just said. So this is in the shade N3. Let's Google the claims. So at Ulta right now, this is on sale from $11 down to $7.69. It has 4 out of 5 stars. It has a natural finish, light to medium coverage. Ooh, y'all know I live in a nice medium to full, but it's okay. I do have a lot less problematic moments on my face now. So it precisely matches skin tone and your undertone. It's non-comedogenic, diffuses imperfections, and it nourishes the skin. It's oil-free. It's not gonna like clog your pores. It doesn't have like fragrance. So it does come in just like a little bottle moment. No pump or anything. It's just like straight out of the tube. So the color, I will say, it looks pretty darn good. I'm a little freaked out by the light to medium coverage claim. Honestly, I don't think this is light to medium. I know I have a lot less to cover now. This sleeve is very long. Let's just do a little roll. I always feel like my grandma when I roll my sleeves because she always does that. Okay, thus far, I'm really into this. It has a very light feeling. It definitely feels like a hydrating light formula. So one layer, it probably is more light to medium. I'd say it's a solid medium. Like I can see a little bit of my scarring come through, but not a ton. Feels really nicely. Let's see if it's buildable. If I just take a tiny bit more on top, because if you can layer it where you need it, you know, you'll be golden. Oh yeah, it's totally buildable. Ooh, I like it. I like it so far. Okay guys, I really like this so far. It has a very like natural look to it. I feel like it matches me really nicely. Feels like absolutely like nothing is on my face, which is always a good thing. We'll have to see how it looks when it like sets down. So now I'm gonna go in and do some contour and highlighting with the L'Oreal True Match as well. Super blendable multi-use concealers. So again, we have a True Match moment. We're just trying out all the True Match. So I do have a shade for highlighting and contouring. It's supposed to conceal, illuminate, and hydrate. So my eyebrow is itchy. Both of them are itchy. Okay. So I'm gonna use the shade N1-2 to highlight and the shade W7-8 to contour. They have little like puffy doos. Little puffy doos here. You know, these little puffies, which I always find like super fun. Oh, hello at me. Oh, I love like watching it like come out of the little holes. Okay. They're always so much fun to apply with these little, I think the first one I had tried was the Maybelline Age Rewind when it had that little puffer ball at the end. This looks like a pretty good color. It's not too much. Let's go ahead and just highlight the face. Hello. All right, let's do this again. Okay. Looks pretty good for contour color. Just do our usual spots. You know, we're getting risky today. We're doing the nose. We're gonna do the jawline. Oh, fun! So let's see how well these blend out. I'm gonna just have my setting powder ready to go. I don't have a new setting powder to try. Lately, I've just been using the Hourglass one. Sorry. So I'm just gonna blend out the highlighted spots first. Blends out pretty nicely. It didn't dry down too quickly. They don't feel like sticky or heavy. These all do feel like very light so far, which is a nice feeling. It's nothing like, it's not good when it feels like heavy and super tacky on the skin. I'm just gonna throw on some powder under my eye to bake in place. Now let's go in and blend out the contour shades. I feel like when I was just blending that out, it just went away. I feel like it literally just like absorbed. Okay, watch here. I feel like it just like absorbed into the sponge. You tell me if I'm crazy. Well, maybe when I'm looking back on like the viewfinder, it's not dramatic, which is probably actually for the best. Like it looks natural. No, I think it's good. Let's see how we can see it on the cheek. Actually, no, I think it's pretty good. I think it's actually probably better that it's not like super overpowering and like looks totally cuckoo. Yeah, actually, I'm actually fairly impressed. I probably could have used a little more up here too, but overall, I'm liking these so far. Okay, L'Oreal. I shouldn't have done my nose. It never, like, if you guys are like members of the Fearless Tribe already, if you're not, you should subscribe because we have fun. But also, if you watch me, you know, nose contour is hard for me. I only can do it with like powders. It never goes well with a contour liquid or cream. But overall, that actually blended out pretty nicely. Ooh, the nose, the nose, the nose. All right, I'll just take it a step at a time here. Thankfully, because this isn't like insanely overpowering and like super, super pigmented and intense. It doesn't, actually, not terrible. Not terrible. I'm gonna just grab a little more of the lighter shade and just pop it right on the center and give it a quick little blend. Because I feel like I always lose my highlight after I blend out the contour. Actually, I think my face looks pretty good right now. Okay. And I'm gonna just bake under here as well. Ooh, spicy. I'm liking this. I apologize for that. Okay. So I did pick this bag up. It's not technically new, but it is a favorite that I have not used in such a long time. It's the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. And I got the shade number 2 Nude. I think it's gonna be light enough to kind of set some of these highlighted areas. And I love this powder. It looks like, ooh, it's just so nice. It's a great like touch-up powder throughout the day as well. Like if you're getting a little, like when I used to be oily, if you're getting a little oily or you've just lost some of your coverage, this is a great one to just keep in your bag. It has a mirror, it has the usual little spongy dew here. I keep talking like Kelly because I don't know how to say any normal words, but this is a really, really good formula. And it just like, it really does mattify you without making you look like one-dimensional and flat. So I think we're good to wipe away our baking now. Honestly, I really like all these L'Oreal products so far. I kind of get everything set. I feel like my face looks really like nice and contoured, but not too much. So now I'm just gonna grab, I don't even feel like I necessarily need to bronze, so I'm just gonna throw on a very light layer of a natural bronzer. I really like the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. It's not super heavy. I'm kind of just like setting the areas that we cream contoured with. It kind of just brings it all together. So to highlight and blush, I'm gonna use the Naked Cherry little palette here from Urban Decay. I love the eyeshadow palette. Really, really good. I've used it in a different video, which I can link. So I'm gonna go ahead first and just grab the middle shade, which is the blush. Ooh, it's really pretty. It's kind of soft and cute. I know, I always do that, I'm sorry. Whenever I put blush on, I'm just like, ooh, I feel so cute. It is pretty though. My skin looks really good right now. I really just can't get over that foundation. So blush is a yes. So for highlight, I'm gonna use both of the shades. We have like a champagne-y color and a white color, and I'm just gonna mix them. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use a little more of the champagne color. Ooh, I like it. I hope it's translating on camera because it's absolutely stunning. Look at that, wow. Ooh, I'm gleaming. Okay, come through. Spicy, maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too spicy. So really loving where the skin is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray because I am not oily anymore and it's a weird life to want to be hydrated after Accutane. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry down, throw on my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did throw on my brows. I'm also going to take a little bit of that champagne highlighter from the palette, and I'm just gonna apply it right down like the upper bridge of my nose. So I also did prime my eyelids, so now we can jump into the fun. So as I said, we are using the Spice Up Your Life eyeshadow palette. Let me just give you a close-up on how cute these colors are. And there's a nice variety of shimmer and matte. Like, look how pretty these are. We have like a little army green, mustard, cranberry colors, like shimmer, matte. We have all sorts of cuteness here. The only unfortunate thing I'm seeing is there's not like a great crease color. We do have this matte vanilla shade called Vanilla Bean. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start off by like setting my whole eyelid with that and kind of creating like a nice even base here. I do like to start off with just like a vanilla tone all over. Just to start us off, because this is like how I like to start off all makeup looks, I'm just gonna take some of that earlier, I'm gonna take some of the bronzer from earlier and just like toss it in my crease because I'm a creature of habit. It feels right. So I think I am gonna go for like a super like pumpkin spicy look. So I'm gonna take habanero honey here, which is a really, really pretty, like, let me get it up in here. It's like, it's not translating. It's kind of a peachy, rusty color, and it does have shimmer. And I'm gonna pack that on my lid just to get us moving here. I think this is so like soft and pretty. So just packing that on the lid. So I'm also gonna take the pumpkin spice shade and also kind of just focus that on like the outer part because it's a tiny bit darker. Pretty, because even though I'm excited for Christmas, it's still fall. I mean, you guys know, like, fall is my favorite season, but like after Halloween, it's hard to not get hyped. These colors are really pretty, and my eyes are like hazel, but mostly green, so I feel like it's really helping them to pop a bit. I'm gonna take a little bit more of a dense brush now, and I'm gonna like rotate between the Mulled Wine color here and Coco Loco. They're both matte, so I think I'm gonna kind of dip between the two, but because they're both matte, I feel like they'll be easy to like work with in the corner. I'm impressed that these shadows really don't have much fallout. They're kind of great. And this palette was like super duper affordable. Ooh, that's pretty. Don't you love when you're just like doing your makeup and you're like, ooh, this actually looks okay. So this brush, I love this brush for packing on color. It's the Sigma E35. And I just really like the way it puts color on. Working that in the crease, slowly on the outer V. Kind of just taking my time. I'm also gonna grab cinnamon rolls here. It's like a dark matte chocolate brown. And I'm just focusing that right there. Keep kind of deepening up the colors. I am like super duper impressed with this palette right now. And I'm just gonna go back with that original blending brush. And I'm just gonna kind of blend everything lightly. Ooh, it was just like the tiniest splash of fallout. So I'm just wiping it away. Not too shabby though. Overall, I'm really into this look, and we're gonna get a little crafty. We're gonna get sparkly. I used this the other day for the first time on an Instagram live. So make sure you're following me on Instagram, because sometimes I do live get ready with me's, and they're pretty spontaneous, so you should probably just follow me. So I really like this. This is in the shade Moonlight Cowboy. And I love it. It's like perfect for doing a wing because it has this like tiny little brush here. I think I'm just going to like do a faux eyeliner. It's not even faux. I'm just gonna like follow the last, when I did my Instagram live, I ended up doing it kind of like above my black eyeliner with like a wing. But I think today I'm just gonna like go for it as eyeliner. It's really good. They have other colors too. So if you're gonna get one, I would highly recommend this. It's from Urban Decay, Heavy Metal. Ooh, I like that. I like the little hint of sparkle. I don't know how well it's gonna show up after I put on false lashes, but we can always just like add another layer on top. Ooh, sparkly. I like it. So I think I'm gonna just throw on little mascara and then some lashes. I'm just using the It Cosmetics Superhero. All right, so I'm gonna just put on lashes right now. Okay, so I actually do think it looks pretty good with lashes on. I just threw on some Ardell Wispies because they're like pretty natural lashes, and I feel like you can still get a good vibe of the glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead as well and highlight. There's a caramel color, Caramelts. It's a shimmery tone. I'm thinking it's gonna be good to highlight. Actually, it might be a little too dark to highlight. So never mind, we'll just take more of this color here from the Cherry palette, and I'm just gonna highlight the brow bone. Ooh, this white color has like kind of a red cherry undertone. That's intriguing. I didn't even realize that until just now. So I'm also gonna just take a little in the inner corners. Make sure we are absolutely just glowing. I had the absolute hardest time getting these lashes on. Like my inner corners just would not, like even this one right now is coming off, and I really just don't understand why. I wonder if it's because of the glitter, like it's having a hard time like attaching. So that's where we're at. So we do have a new lip to try. So it's the Kevin Aquan Molten Lip Colors, and I have the shade here called Nicole. First, I'm just gonna throw on the I Love Sarahi, I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologize. ColourPop collab lip pencil. I wanna say it's gonna dry down to a matte, so I think I'm just gonna put on a touch more chapstick first. I'm kind of going for like the ombre, that's why I did a darker lip liner. So I'm just gonna apply it to the middle. And I'm just blending it. Ooh, I like it. I like this color combo. I think I like how that looks. Maybe splash more of the dark color at the bottom. I really like this formula though. It feels very much like a comfort matte. You know those mattes that kind of like feel a little bit more velvety than like dry? Overall, I really like this look. I never know where I'm gonna end up when I start these, so good times. But I can honestly say, I think I really like everything that I tried. Overall, very impressed with the L'Oreal True Match foundation and the concealer sticks. I would definitely recommend. I'll link everything down below if you like to shop at home like me. If you guys want me to do more full face of first impressions, little chatty get ready with me's, I do them all the time. Let me know in the comments if you want more. And make sure you're subscribed because Vlogmas is coming soon. I vlog every day in December through Christmas and it's a good time. I love you very much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.